From hereafter, I'll continue the Kubernetes classes because of Monday onwards, Marconda will start new life, morning as well as evening, both sessions. I will continue. Now I move on to script. Anyone can quickly respond up to where Marconda is finished. My screen is visible for you. Anyone?
Yeah,
Hello.
visible,
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah. Thank you. See, or else briefly, I may go for briefing. You know, I think in the DevOps market, why K8 is having major role? K8s, you know, right? Kubernetes. Why Kubernetes is having that much of power? Anyone can guess it. K8s is the container. Anyone? Container orchestration or orchestration
Container.
tool. Got it? Orchestration tool. See, K8s is the one software or a tool. What is the beauty of this tool is it is a container management. Container container management. MGMT short form. MGMT tool. See, you may have a doubt. Can Kubernetes can create a container? I am asking a question. Can Kubernetes itself can create a container? Yes or no? I am writing a question.
No,
No. Who will create a container?
Docker.
Docker will create a container. Only Docker will create. But who is managing Docker? It is Docker is managed by K8s. That is the power here. See, it acts like a supervisor. It acts like a manager. Docker will only create container. My question, what is a container? What is a container? Anyone? What is a container? What is a container? Container is the smallest executable or smallest executable executable unit of scheduling. See, what is a pod here? You know, container, assume this is the container. This is the container. This is one more container. Like that container, we can consider this is the pod. This is the pod. See, on top of container, if you provide one abstraction layer, we can call it as a pod. Everybody know it. What is this? This is the pod. What is this? This is the container. According to Kubernetes, where terminology is, pod is the smallest executable unit. According to Docker, container is the terminology. This is the content. Got the clarity? If you coming to the definition of pod, pod is nothing but atomic unit of schedule. Atomic unit of good. Here I may give quickly some terms. Next we are moving to the main concept. Here majorly according to interview purpose or maybe some other purpose. Very first question, what is a cluster? Next, what is a namespace? What is a namespace. Next, third question. Third question. What is a pod? Fourth question. What is a service? What is a service? Next, fifth question. What is a replica set? Replica set. Sixth one. What is replication controller? Replication controller. Seventh question. What is DAE? Demand set. Next, eighth question. What is deployment output? What is deployment? Deployment output. Next, ninth question. What is stateful set? What is stateful set? In the same way, we will go for some more questions. Going to the tenth question. Tenth question. See, what is what is there is PV and PVC. PV and PV and PVs. What is the abbreviation of PV? Anyone? PVs. Persistent
Persistence
volume.
volume.
PVC stands for persistent
Persistent
volume
claim.
volume claim. Next,
Claim.
one of the most powerful question. What is ingress? What is ingress? What is ingress? Next, number 13, number 12. What is what is how to create multi-container pod. Got it or not? Number 13th question. 13th question. What is init container? What is, or I'm giving short form. Init, init container. Init container. Okay. Next, according to theory, they're asking number 14. Number 14. What is static pod? Static pod. Static pod. Number 15. Directly they may move to what is Helm? Helm. See, once if I enter into Helm, again Helm I will take 15 classes. 15 classes. Here Kubernetes, I may go with nearly 20 classes or else 15 classes. 15 plus 15 on average 30 sessions I may go with only Kubernetes. 30 sessions. Then only here in Kubernetes, suppose for only for job purpose, if you want to learn, only you need to learn up to ingress. Up to ingress. Simply we can say up to deployment, up to deployment, you may get your job, but you may not work on the industry. If you want to work on the industry, nowadays companies are using only Helm based Helm. You know the meaning of Helm. Anyone can just it. Try to tell me what is the Helm. Helm is the very simple answer, ma. Helm is the package manager. Package manager. MA manager for this answer is the K8s. That is the very simplest answer. Helm is the package manager for K8s. I think yesterday or day before yesterday, I interacted with you. See, M is user for maybe simple words I am writing. Linux. Got it or not? There APT is used for, I hope everybody know. APT is used for which purpose? APT. Ubuntu. Got it or not? APT is for Ubuntu. Thanks. APT is used for Ubuntu. What happened? Why I'm giving again and again these terms in the sense you need to remember your brain. APT, whiteboard. Got it. See, APT. APT is used for Ubuntu. Ah. Next, Chaco, right? CHOCO. CHOCO. Chaco is used for Windows. Windows. In the same way, Helm. Helm is used for K8s. K8s. We can we can simplify total Kubernetes with the help of Helm. But some people may ask, directly, can I learn Helm? Yes, you can learn. But internal things you may not understand. Only external things. See, without scanning, do you know your kidney functioning? Anyone? Without scanning, do you know your heart functioning? Anyone? But everything is fine, we can tell. But somewhere something goes wrong. What to do? What to do? Scan. Here in the same way, Helm also, we can do everything. If we got an error, if you want to rectify, again you need which knowledge? Is the manual manual knowledge. See, by using Helm, we can do simply automation. See, the main DevOps purpose is automation only, right? We can do automation. You are happy, I am happy. But in automation, if you got a problem, who will rectify? We will only rectify. How to rectify? With the help of manual knowledge only we can rectify. Anyway, anyone can quickly tell me if I want to create a pod, what is the manifest file for creating a pod? Anyone can quickly guide me. I'm opening Notepad. Till now already 1 week is over. Notepad, Notepad. I think anyone tell me. Just me. I am not asking to specific person. That is your wish. If I want to create a pod, because of in Kubernetes, very simplest, I said right, the smallest executable unit or atomic unit of scheduling is nothing but pod. Huh. How to create a? I'm writing a question. How to create a pod manifest file in K8s. K8s. In interview directly they may ask like this only. You need to write one YAML file. What is the YAML file? Maybe 100% may not write, but we need some skeleton. We need minimum order. Minimum order. See, on any manifest file, according to Kubernetes, how many sections are available? At least tell me the answer. How many sections? Am I audible or not?
Four.
Four.
Four sections.
Four sections. Good. Four sections. What are they? Four sections. Yes. Four sections. What are they? First one is what? API
API version.
colon space V1. What is the second one? I'm giving first a skeleton because of same way they are asking, same way you need to answer it, or else they may feel okay, you are not the experienced person. What is the second one? Kind, right? Kind. Here, kind is any kind. Our wish is here what? What, right? POT. Are you observing? Somewhere I am writing capitals, somewhere I am writing lowercase. As a common man, as a learner, we have a big doubt. Why somewhere he is writing uppercase? Why somewhere he is writing lowercase? Their rules are there. I'll try to explain that rule. Very easy to remember. Okay. After four names, I'll try to give the rules at least. Number three, guess it anyone? Number three, guess it. Meta.
Metadata.
Metadata. Now, whenever, wherever, maybe sometimes colon is there, enter is there. Next, that means metadata followed by like this much. Tab must be there. Tab must be there. I'll tell you those naming conventions also. What is the fourth one? Quickly, I'm giving chance to girls. What is the fourth one? What is the fourth one? The fourth one is spec. Spec. What is the meaning of spec? Maybe one person asked me. Sir, again and again, maybe Markonda sir, you many times telling spec, spec, spec. What does it mean? That is the pod specification. Pod specification. Specification. Specification means pod details, pod related information. Okay. So you need to know some rules, right? See, any word is started with. See, two areas are there. Assume this is the key. Try to understand. This is key. This is value. Key must followed by value. Here, all key names must start with lowercase only. This is the standard rule. But second word came. Here, API version, one word is there or two words are there? Anyone? What is the combination of API version? API and version. Then only uppercase will come. If one word, see, metadata. See, our feeling as a common man, you may think, sir, I may think meta one word, data one word. There is no meaning of meta, there is no specific meaning for data. Here, their scenario is what? Metadata. It is a single word. That's why total lowercase. Here, which combination? Anyone quickly respond? Which combination? It is combination of two words. That's why first word must be lower. Second word, first letter should be capital. If third word came, there also you need to provide uppercase. Is it clear for you? Colon. After colon, you must provide space. You must provide space. Then V1. Here there is the version 1. There app slash V1 like that. So many things are there. Nearly 4 to 5 different versions are there. What is the second case? Kind. See in right side, if some words came, that must be capital. Each word first letter should be capital. Each word first letter. Each word first letter. Here see, pod is there. See, I'm trying to write here. See, persistent, persistent volume. See, what does it mean here? Observe here. Each word, first letter should be capital letter. Are you agree with me? See, in general scenario, only one word is there. I'm taking that word first letter should be capital. If second word came, if second word is available at that time, second word first letter is also capital. Where in right side, not on the left side. Got it or not? No metadata. See, what is metadata? You know, data. What is the data means? Data means raw facts. Raw facts. But our feeling is metadata. Metadata. Here metadata means data about data. Which data I am trying to write? Here is the pod data. Pod details were mentioning pod details. Pod details in the sense pod name. Pod details in the sense pod name. Even pod label. Pod label. Pod label we need to mention. In specification. In specification. Specification means pod clear information. Pod clear information. Clear information. If I write one object, pod object clearly, remaining things we're enhancing, we can easily remember. We can easily remember. Shall we try to write full-fledged manifest file? Anyone can tell me? There are given meanings. And also one thing I am telling, metadata contain only two things. I am giving again skeleton. Whenever if you write metadata, name will be there, labels will be there. Very simple. Name and labels. Only name and labels. And kind. Kind is only single item. API version is only single item. Try to remember. Here only one item will be there, one line. Here also one line. Here 90% only two lines. Maybe we can enhance. 99% one is the name, second one is the labels. Whereas we're coming to the specification, which specification? That is the pod specification. Pod. Pod contain what? Anyone try to tell me? Generally, pod contain what? Containers. Containers. Not a single container. Pod may contain multiple containers. Container may contain one name,
Image.
image. Good. Image. In the same way, again I may go for one more name. One more name, one more image. One more image. This is the power of this. After that, finally you go for PORTS. What does it mean? Not a single port, multiple ports. There, if it is one, there hyphen the that is not about container. 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 See, port. Colon. Maybe it is the port number. It is the port number. Number. Is it clear for you? Is it clear for you? Based on this, we'll try to implement. If you want to become a professional in Kubernetes, these statements also you need to practice. Write once, twice, thrice, or maybe directly practice on the system. See, even though dynamically in front of me, I don't have anything, but I am writing in the sense I may practice it many times. Many times. You need to practice same way. You need to practice. Then only you can succeed the interview. Or else very complex to maintain with notebooks, with papers, with others' help. Okay, that is good. But at least you have 60% knowledge. They may provide 20 to 30% extra knowledge. Anyway, shall we try to write our own part? Shall we try to write our own part? But here, you know, how many of you know this? Quickly respond. YAML or YML. YML. What does it mean, ma? What does it mean? Is the AML file, or you may call it as manifest file. Give me the abbreviation of AML, YAML. Yet another markup
Markup.
language, or ain't another markup language. See, AML having little rules. See, in the computer industry, why they introduce AML in the sense? See, before AML, what was there? I am writing like that. Is the AML assume last one? Before AML, industry following JSON. Before JSON, what they followed? Anyone can guess it? XML. See, industry is following very first XML, next JSON, next that. I make you brief overview. XML is see more code, more code, less content, less content. Here is less code, less code, less code, more content. But this is the human readable format, which is easy to understand. AML only easy to understand. Suppose you and your friends, maybe today I written something. Sir, this is very complex to me. Really, those persons not suitable for the industry. Maybe they may go for other area. Why that much of simple, that much of easiest, but you need to practice. But you need to practice. For example, I'm writing directly our pod manifest by using ML. Somewhere already we discussed, right? Four sections. What is the first one? API, API version, API version, colon, V1. See, in ML, this is the key, this is the value representation. In JSON, same thing. In JSON, same thing. You need to write like this. API version is equal to, this is the JSON format. This is the JSON format. Are you understanding or not? But here in YAML format, what it is, wherever equal to is there we are placing colon. There we are placing colon. Is it clear for you? But according to XML version, the same way I am showing XML version, there slash API version v1 again slash API version. See, have you observed, right? Is it easy or is it somewhat complex compared to other things? Observe, same statement. I am writing first beginning tag. This is the opening tag. This is the closing tag. Is it really needed? Many times same thing writing again and again and again. That's what I said. More code, less content. Actually, what is our content here? V1. What is our code? The API version. That's why industry people what they did is the most, that means very simplest mechanism. Even for me also, I know many technologies. For that, if you compare with other technologies, their ML is very simple one. But you need to practice. Why I need to practice? Here I need to use API version only. I can't write my own names. I can't. What industry specification is there? Those specifications we must learn. Now, what is the second statement? Quickly respond. Kind. Kind. What is the kind name? POD. There, see, I said right hand side. Some, if you are writing means you need to follow capital. You need to follow capital. Kind. Opposite of kind in the sense, kind value must be start with uppercase only. That is the standard rule. Try to remember. What is the next one? Meta data. Metadata. I said right. There we need to follow either one spacing or two spacing or three spacing or four spacing. But generally industry follows either one space or two space. Generally I may follow two spaces. Generally I may follow, you may follow one space also, no problem. Why? Metadata followed by name. What is my name? What is my name? That means that is the pod name. See, Java, Java pod, Java web pod, Java web pod. See, LABLs, labels. Each pod contains some label name. Labels. Labels again followed by name. Labels again followed by name. What is the name you want to give? What is the name you want to give? This is the Java app. Java app label. Or simply you can go with app app. I'm taking here a Java app app. Next. Anyone can guess? What is the last one? SP. Spec. Specification. I said right. Spec. Spec. Having meta. Meta. Spec having containers. 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 Here, some people may have a doubt. Can I remember everything? Even without remembering also, automatically we can get it. After 2 minutes, I'll show that one also. But anyway, for interview purpose, everything, every line you must know. There are containers followed by, what containers followed by? Anyone can guess it? Container followed by name. Which name? That is the container name. Container name in the sense, or pod contain container. See, Java web pod hyphen container. Pod name and container name both are same or different? Anyone can guess it? Guess it? Pod name and container name both are same or this is the entire question mark? Pod name and container name both are same or both are different?
Both are same.
But here see, what is the pod name here? Java web pod. What is the container's name? I took Java web pod container. See, what is the answer you need to give? If you don't specify anything, pod name and container name both are same. If you want it, you can change it. Here I change it or not. Please observe. This is my pod name. This is my container. If you don't specify in the sense, observe carefully what I am doing here. I removed this. Simply I am giving what I am giving. Image colon, theme, Docker, hands-on, Java, web, Java, web app, colon 1. Here what I removed here, anyone can quickly respond. What I removed? Name tag. If you remove name tag, what it will consider, ma? That container name should be pod name. Is it clear or not? Yes or no? No. I am specifying my own. There, what I want to specify here, hyphen, hyphen, what I am trying to name. What is the name I am giving? Maybe I am giving only Java web pod hyphen container. Now try to understand here. So many people having doubt. Here, can I go with the two hyphens? There hyphen, there hyphen. Shall I remove it or shall I continue with this? This is the right syntax or this is the right syntax? I am asking to you. Maybe observe and tell me which is the right syntax. Container followed by name and image with hyphens is the right answer, or without only one hyphen, and second one is there is no hyphen. Which is the right one? Srinath Gar, I am asking to you because of little bit Kubernetes knowledge, because of you attended minimum 2 to 3 batches. Others may not give answer, I know, but at least is it right or wrong first?
Icon should be there.
Hyphen should be there. Who told?
Yes.
Hyphen here, you are telling hyphen, right?
Yeah, yes.
This is the wrong answer. Why this is the wrong answer? At least guess it, anyone?
Already hyphen given top one. That, that means Java web app. So pod.
See, container having name and image with the two hyphen assume. With two hyphen. This is one array item. This is another array item. List, right? They are list of
Yeah.
objects, but not like that. Here, our intention is see containers. See, just like, please observe, there I am taking addresses one heading. Within that, address one, Lakshmi, something, something, address two, Srinath, something, something, address three, Madhuvani, something, something. Are you understanding or not? In that address one, name is there, maybe age is there, gender is there, door number is there. Are you understanding or not? See, name is started, image is started. This total thing, Srinath Garu, this is nothing but one item we can consider. Suppose you
Yeah.
may you may ask me, suppose please try to place here hyphen. You are telling this is nothing but this is separate item, this is one more item, two different items. Are you understanding or not?
Yes.
Here
Yeah.
I don't want two different items. I need to consider single item. That means this name and image both are belongs to one object only. Now you may ask a doubt. Again, I am going with now hyphen, one more hyphen. There I am taking name. There I am taking name. Observe here. There I am taking name. Maybe here is NJNX. I am writing like this. NGINX. Maybe web pod or web container. Shall I go like this? Container. If I go like this, now what shall I do here? Quickly, right? Now everybody know. Image, colon, now NGINX. That's all right.
Engine. Yeah.
See, this is totally one container. This is one more container. This is the differentiation purpose I am taking hyphens. Now, if you know this knowledge, I think very, very simple. This is only the complex many people having doubt. Why hyphen somewhere we are giving, why hyphen somewhere not giving means this is the simplest way. I hope everybody understood, right? Is it clear or not? Yes or no? In the
Actually,
same way, we may go with this is also interview question. Resources. How many of you know the meaning of resources? Resources followed by. Even at least tell me. Resources followed by what and what? Anyone? If you learn full session one part, remaining all objects are very, very, very simple. If I go general concept wise, you may know the words. There I written right nearly 15 words, but there is no use. But your feeling is, I know Kubernetes. But reality, you may not give proper order. The resources followed by limits, limits, or simply we can say request and limits. Everything I'll show you on the Visual Studio Code. Here I am writing manually. There quickly we may get within 2 seconds we may get everything. But there we are very happy. There we are very happy. See how many of you know the resources. Resources means see I want to create Nginx. I need some memory. I need to create Java web application. I may need more memory. If you don't specify request and limits, if memory leak is there, you know the meaning of memory leak? See, you have a container, that container having maybe drum is there, that contain water. There we are having one hole. What happens? Water will flow, right? Maybe slowly it may. No. We can't identify sometimes. In the same way, if any memory leakage is there, that memory wastage is. That's why for each resource, I am giving for easy to remembering. For each resource, what is our resource? Pod is one resource. Are you agree with me? Yes or no? Pod is one resource. For for that resource, I need to allocate some memory. Why here not only pod ma, for each container is nothing but one resource ma. Even we can think it like that. That is very simple. Each container one resource. For that container, I need to allocate some memory. How much memory is required? Maybe based on the experience, we may know, right? Here, two things we need to allocate. Suppose I am allocating request. What I am requesting? Hey, I need memory. Memory. Hey, I need CPU. Two things only required. One is the memory. Second one is CPU. You may ask, how to assign memory? How to assign memory? Just face there are 250 MI. That is the million million bytes. 250 MI. Here is CPU. I may allocate 500 small m. 500 small. 500 small. Small m represents millicore. Small m represents millicore. Suppose if I represent like this, this is anyone can guess it. What does it mean? What does it mean? I didn't specify anything. This means one core CPU. One core CPU. But my intention is 1M. What does it mean? One millicore CPU. One millicore. But but minimum you need to take 250 millicore. 250 millicore. Are understanding or not? Request. See, there I'm writing limits. What is the difference between request and limits? Limits, anyone can guess it. Again, memory. Again, memory. I'm writing here. Memory. Same thing I am writing. You may have it. I'm creating doubt for you. MI. There. There I may go for CPU. CPU colon. Again 250. Again 250 MA. Is there any difference between request and limits? Observe and tell me. 30 seconds time for it. Both are same or both are different?
same, both are same.
Look like same, right? Look like same.
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
I'm trying to give here 500. 5, okay, 550. Now, is it valid or invalid?
Yeah. Valid. Valid.
Valid. But answer
No. No. No.
is,
Valid.
uh,
Valid.
invalid.
Invalid. Invalid. Invalid.
Invalid.
Invalid.
Suppose. Oh, okay. This
Limiting.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
good. 250. Here I am giving 550. Here I am giving 5. Now tell me, is it valid or invalid?
Yes, is it valid?
Seems is it
Yeah. Valid.
valid? Valid. Now I am giving clarity for you. When it is valid, when it is invalid. But try to understand. I'm giving one formula in front of you. What is the formula is? Request, request must be less than or equal to limits. Don't forget ma request, request. Yes, I need to add. Must be less than or equal to limits. You may ask, when do you go for request? When do you go for limits? Ma, you know the word threshold limit. Ma, assume, I think Madhuvani, I may ask you one loan, ma. Maybe I asked you may tell, sir, for you, I need to provide 10 lakhs. Ma, for me, threshold limit is how much, ma? According to my scenario. Madhuvani garu, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ma, threshold limit is, for me, eligibility is maximum how many lakhs loan, ma? According to my scenario,
10 lakh
10 lakhs, 10 lakhs. But I may not take 10 lakhs. I may ask you, I need only 2 lakhs. Can you provide or not? Quickly respond. Maybe possible.
Yes, sir.
Possible. Yes. My threshold limit is 10 lakhs. I'm asking 50 lakhs, ma. What will you do? You never talk to me. Why
No,
you never
we
talk to
can't
me?
able.
You can't able to provide, right? What is the use? He is expecting more, but he is not having that capability. Maybe according to my account, maybe some other my property. Are you understanding on it? In the same way,
Yes,
please observe, limit is high. Limit must be high. Requesting. Within that, see, my limit is 10 lakhs. I am requesting 2 lakhs. Very happily it will provide. Very happily. In future, if I needed, already I took 2 lakhs, ma. But after 1 week, again, my requirement is, for me, requirement is there. Again, I am ask you, I need 3 more lakhs. Again, what will you do? You may take your commission or you may do some other thing, some manipulation. Finally, what will you do? Already took 2 lakhs. Again, you need to provide 3 more lakhs. Eligibility is there or not?
is there.
Why? There. Same way, same way, our Kubernetes also will follow. Now, they are asking regularly. They are giving like this. Request is less than limits, or limits is greater than request, or limits is less than or equal to request, which is the right option. Which is the right option. I am not giving different options because of this, the easy to remember, right? R is less than L. But letters A, B, C, D, F, G, H, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. See, there R is the biggest letter, L is the lowest letter in maybe in what is that alphabetical order, but try to remember. Request must be less than or equal to limits. You need to remember limit is nothing but which limit ma? Threshold limit. Threshold limit. Threshold limit means see in my examination max limit is 100 marks ma. How many marks I may gain? 100 only max, but I may not gain 110 in the same way, but I may gain 0 marks. I may gain 1 marks up to 99, even up to 100 also. Same thing. I hope everybody understood, right? Good. Final one. I need to conclude in the sense I need to go to example. See, PORTS. Ports. In Docker, even we discussed right many times. Container port. How many of you know the meaning of container port? Every container must contain one port. Already you know, right? Jenkins having one port, Tomcat having one port, and also MySQL having one port. Quickly respond, ma Madhuvani, you only. What is MySQL port, ma? Can I provide clue or else no need? I'm giving clue, ma. Even I'm giving one more clue also. Now, you need to tell only one digit. I provided 9 digits, ma. You need to guess at least one digit. The four number, maybe some other like that. Double
Double
three.
305.
Okay. Add one more, ma. Add one more. Double three.
Zero 05.
No. 06, ma. I think maybe hereafter you never forget. Are you agree with me at least? You told 05,
Yes.
but the exact answer is double three zero
Zero
six.
6.
Double three zero six. Why I am asked like this in the sense your brains will capture. Got it or not? Ports. See, here port is nothing but every pod contain container. That's why we need to specify. Here try to understand. Some people may have a doubt. Hyphen, container, port, like that. Assume. I may give 8080. Assume. In the same way, if you want it, you can write one more container. Are you understanding or not? One more container. Oh, maybe 8081. Both are valid. How many of you know FTP? FTP port numbers. FTP, quickly guess it. FTP. Or maybe Google it. You can easily understand it.
22. 22.
Only 22.
Yes.
Just to check it. 22 is what? Which port? SSH, right? Even I am giving clarity for you. SSH. Check it. SSH port number. Everybody know. I think even you know. Unfortunately, it told 22. Are you agree with me? I think.
21, sir.
Not only 21, ma. Check it, ma. Again, you need to Google it.
2021.
Yeah, very good. Who told 2021? Now,
Madhu.
good, good, mother. FTP having two ports. In the same way, if you want it, you can specify multiple ports also. This one is also valid. This one is. Maybe some people may have two mobiles, right? Maybe Srinagar, I think you may have two mobiles. Only one.
Yeah, yeah. No, one mobile.
One mobile. At least two
Two
SIMs having,
numbers.
right? Two numbers. Are you
Yes,
agree
yes.
with me?
Yes.
Two are valid. But at a time we can use
Yeah.
only one or two numbers can use within a same time. Instant. Can you call with two numbers at a time? No.
No, no.
Only one. It may both are working. You may use this one or you may this one. Why I'm giving all these maybe use cases in the sense in interview they may ask anything, right? Maybe if I didn't specify, what is your answer? Maybe no, no, no. Only one container port is possible. No. Wherever S is there, try to remember. I am giving very simple clue. Limits, request, ports, containers. There are not. S is there means we can go one more. You can go one more. Is it clear for you? Shall I go with at least one example today? Because you may have doubt. Sorry is giving more and more theory. Even I am not giving theory. For every statement I am explaining. Are you agree with me? Now I am going to. I think every system, every computer is having Visual Studio Code. Are you agree with me? Visual Studio. How many members having VS Code in our systems? Quickly respond. At least here. There I am just on the chat window. Try to respond it. At least VS Code. Man. If you are not having, I'll tell you how to install it. How to install it. There, here, through chat window. Try to. How many of you having VS Code in your computers? VS Code. One good VS Code. Only one? Good. What, Hemant? Hemant,
Yes, sir.
you don't have. Good. You need to install. Now, what about Sirisha and Sirisha? You have VS Code, ma? You have VS Code. You are offline student, you are having, but you don't know, am I having or not? Okay. Please observe here, everybody. What I am doing, I am typing PIMA. P. Just refer it somewhere. Vani, you try to answer, ma. Somewhere pod is there, ma. Check it.
Yes,
Somewhere
sir.
pod.
Kubernetes part.
Our duty is assume you are the professional. Maybe you joined in one company. Maybe next month you got the offer, ma. Assume you joined directly. They given maybe Kubernetes, maybe admin or something. You need to work on that. Maybe no need to panic, ma. Simply you need to work on that. Just you need to install small thing, ma. I'll tell you that also. Click on just the pod. What it written, ma? See, skeleton, you got it or not? This is the template. This is the template. What to do? Everything is predefined. Everything is prefixed. Your duty is what? Only 4 areas you need to change. There I written many things. Half an hour I wasted your time. Assume like that. I didn't waste. See, by default, what it was there, ma? Pod was there or not? Why? You are creating pod related thing, right? API version already having metadata. What is the name of that metadata? See, my Java web pod. This is your Vishma. Now labels. My Java web. This is my label. My Java web. Now quickly respond. What is the name of that? Container name. My Java web container. Image name. Image name. You need to get it from docker dot hub dot docker dot hub dot docker dot. In the same way, I'm having my own image. My own image. It is docker docker HANDS docker hands on slash Java hyphen web hyphen app colon. You know the meaning of this. What does it mean? What does it mean? Anyone can quickly respond. What is the name of this? What is the name of this? What is this, ma? This is nothing but image name. Are you agree with me? This is nothing but what is this? Anyone? This is the
Version.
tag version. Generally, people may use V1, V2, V3. We can give anything. We can give anything. And now see, here observe resources. Ma, our Java web application, this resource is not sufficient. At least you need to give 500, 500 M, 500 MI. Maybe you know 1 GB, right? Half of GB, there's the 500 MI. 500 MI. CPU, 500 millicore. This is the off-core CPU. See, I'm having only limits. I said something also, right? What I said, anyone can? Their resources contain what, ma? Not only limits, but also what? Just 2 minutes back we discussed, ma. Anyone? Resources contain, if you want it, I'm going there. At least there, observe it and tell me.
Request.
Yeah, good. There, the order is not important. Order is not important. Yeah, there, request. Request. What I am requesting, there a tab key. Here is the advantage. Visual Studio Code, tab will take automatically only 2 spaces, ma. But Notepad tab will take how many spaces? Anyone can guess it? In Notepad tab will take how many spaces? At least open Notepad, tab it, and tell me. Anyone? If you don't know, apply it. Your feeling is time waste. No time waste. If you do it, your brain will capture. If you listen it, tomorrow if I ask you, you might tell different answer. At least open your notepad, check it and tell me. Type A, tab key, type B. Check the spaces. There I am writing. There you try to check it and tell me. Memory, memory colon. How much I am giving? Here also 500.
Eight.
8 spaces. Very good. Good answer. Now, why I am giving chance to you? I said right. Easy to remember. CPU, colon. How much you need to specify? There space bar. Again 500. But for your easiness, I may try to reduce at least less. There I am giving 400 at least. I said right. There I given one example. I hope you understood. There I am giving 400 memory. That means million bits ma. This is MI is nothing but million bits, or you can consider megabytes. This is 400 millicore. Is it clear for you? Anything I need to change? Java container port is what? Java means you need to remember, you need to understand Tomcat only. See, again they may ask interview. For Java, is there any port number? No, never. Java application means which container port you need to remember? Java means only Tomcat. Tomcat means
Tomcat.
8080. I hope you understood. Is it clear for you? Anyone having any doubt? Now see how many minutes I took for filling this? Only 1 or 2 minutes. But if you want to write your own, it may take 5 to 10 minutes. But but if you practice it, that is good for you. If you practice it, that is good for you. Here is, are you understanding or not? Here is it clear for you? Now shall I take this Control A, Control C? Now what to do? Very simple. Very simple. Now see, kubectl get nodes. You may ask, how are you getting this one? Maybe one or two may having doubt. Now already in my system, see, this is Docker desktop got installed. If you don't know how to install it, again you ping me. I may guide you. You can easily install Docker desktop. Now check it here. Notepad. Notepad. See pod. Test pod. I make you one dot. Tell me what is the extension? Anyone can quickly. Test pod. One dot txt or maybe YML or maybe YAML. Which is the right one? Hello?
YML.
YML. Either YML or YAML. Now I am taking YAML. By default,
Any
YAML only there. By default, YAML. But if you want it, you can reduce it. Is it clear for you? Notepad, testpod1.yaml. Yes. What I am doing, Control V. See, their indentation. Indentation is clear or not? Check it. This, if you change at least one space, it won't work. First, we'll try to understand, is it working or not? Close it, save it. Now guide me. I want to, I want to create a pod. If you want to create a pod, what I need to do? kubectl. Anyone tell me what is kubectl? What is kubectl? kubectl is the Kubernetes client.
cube control.
No, no, no. First, what I am telling, try to understand and try to respond it. kubectl is the client tool. Which tool? Client tool for communicating Kubernetes cluster. Are understanding? Who is going to communicate with Kubernetes cluster? Only kubectl. kubectl is the client tool. Even you know Docker client, Docker daemon, everybody know it, right? Yes or no? Tell me. Who will communicate with the Docker daemon? Docker client only will go and communicate. Are you agree with me? In the same way, Kubernetes cluster is there. Yes, this is the Kubernetes cluster. Who is going to interact with Kubernetes cluster? kubectl only will go and interact. What is kubectl? See, kube control, kubectl, Kubernetes client, Kubernetes client, kubectl. I need to apply. I need to apply. What I am applying? That file. What is the file? Test hyphen pod 1 tab key. If I am not wrong, assume. If I press enter, what happens? What happens? See, pod in version V1 cannot be handled as a pod. Strict decoding error. Unknown field. Somewhere spec. REQUESTS. Somewhere request is there. We'll check it. We'll check it. Notepad. Test pod 1 dot. There. I need to change small thing. What is that? Spell mistake. Have you recognized? REQUESTS. Have you identified? See, it is saying here, see, resource clearly stating. Once you know, see, resource dot request. At least once, twice, thrice, if you read same sentence, we can easily recognize what was happened, what it is giving. Now I need to save, right? I need to save. Control S. Now up arrow. Check it. It was created or not? Yes. kubectl get. Now see, what is my pod name? Java app web. I said you want to see container. kubectl describe 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 pod kubectl describe pod. That pod name. I may show you today two ways. Please try to understand. This space is mandatory here. Space is mandatory. There enter. See, I am showing you it is our content. Somewhere containers, one word is there. Check it. Containers, containers, containers. See, what is my container's name? My Java web container. Is it clear for you? My Java web container. I may told right. So another way I may show you. It is a pod slash. Both are same. See, if you want to give it, you can give the space. Sometimes system may provide like this. At the time, total thing you need to copy paste. That is simple, right? No need to again give pod, again give space like that. Till now, anybody having any doubt? Tomorrow, I may go with my evening different tool, morning different tool. Morning tool is Kubernetes. Maybe today is assume. I think what is the date? 4th, right? On average, 1 month I took. I said total Kubernetes. Maybe next month, maybe or this month end only batch will finish. Batch will finish. In the same way, evening batch will go with maybe either Ansible or maybe which one? Terraform. Terraform. Srinath Garu, you tell me which tool I need to start?
We go for
Shall we go
Terraform.
Shall we go with Terraform? Okay, no problem. I may start with the
Yeah.
Terraform. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. We'll meet at 5 p.m. We'll meet at 5 p.m. Till now, anybody facing any difficulty? Already you know little bit. You may try to ask me questions, or else we may wind the session. I may provide recording. Please listen it. Try to practice it. If anyone having problem with installing my installation problems are there, try to ping me. I may enter into our same video call. I may guide you. We try to share your screen. I can give clarity. Okay, thank you. We'll meet evening.